Good morning. It's Thursday, February 12th, 2026. This is the DX Today AI Daily Brief. I'm your host, bringing you the essential updates from the frontier of artificial intelligence. Today, we're tracking a significant restructuring at OpenAI, ambitious infrastructure plans for the lunar surface, and the shifting economic tides as software markets react to automation. Let's begin.
OpenAI has officially disbanded its dedicated safety teams, marking a pivotal change in how the organization approaches risk management. This decision suggests a move to integrate safety protocols directly into product development, rather than maintaining them as a separate oversight function. However, critics argue this could signal a deprioritization of long-term safety research, just as model capabilities are accelerating. The industry is watching closely to see how this internal restructuring impacts the rigorous testing standards previously established by the lab.
Elon Musk has unveiled a proposal to establish an AI computational facility on the Moon. This concept addresses the growing energy and cooling constraints facing Earth-based data centers. By moving high-intensity compute infrastructure off-planet, the initiative aims to leverage the Moon's environment for thermal management while bypassing terrestrial power grid limitations. While technically audacious, the proposal underscores the sheer scale of infrastructure required to support the next generation of foundation models.
SpaceX continues to broaden its technological portfolio with the acquisition of the AI startup Shaw. With a revenue run rate approaching $1 billion, Shaw has been outpacing competitors like Anthropic in growth metrics. This merger integrates advanced AI development directly into SpaceX's operations, signaling that aerospace and artificial intelligence are becoming increasingly inextricably linked. The move suggests SpaceX is positioning itself not just as a logistics provider, but as a central player in the generative AI ecosystem.
Expectations for artificial general intelligence are tightening. Elon Musk has predicted that AGI could arrive as early as this year. Citing recent milestones, such as Google DeepMind's success at the International Math Olympiad and chatbots passing professional exams, the forecast suggests the gap between narrow AI and general reasoning is closing faster than anticipated. This timeline places immense pressure on governance frameworks, as the window to prepare for human-level machine intelligence may be significantly narrower than policymakers previously assumed.
Salman Khan, CEO of Khan Academy, is sounding the alarm regarding AI-driven unemployment. Khan predicts that the disruption to the labor market will be faster and more severe than current consensus suggests, potentially rivaling historical economic downturns. With 55,000 layoffs linked to AI last year, and companies like Salesforce replacing customer service roles with automated agents, the education leader is urging immediate action to retrain the workforce before displacement becomes systemic.
Wall Street is reacting to these labor shifts with a continued sell-off in software stocks. Investors are repositioning portfolios, moving away from companies seen as vulnerable to AI disruption. The core concern is that AI will drastically reduce the cost of software creation, commoditizing code and eroding margins for traditional SaaS providers. The market is currently trying to distinguish between firms that can leverage AI for growth and those whose business models are being fundamentally obsoleted.
Palo Alto Networks has finalized its acquisition of CyberArk, cementing identity security as a critical pillar of its platform strategy. In an era where machine identities now outnumber human ones by 80 to 1, securing automated agents has become a primary defense priority. With nearly 90% of organizations reporting identity-centric breaches, this consolidation aims to close the gaps exploited by increasingly sophisticated AI-driven cyber threats.
In Massachusetts, a new wave of security firms, including Modulate AI, is emerging to combat the rise of deepfakes. As generative audio and video become indistinguishable from reality, verification tools are becoming essential infrastructure for businesses. These companies are developing specialized defenses to detect synthetic media, responding to a surge in AI-enabled fraud. The growth of this sector highlights that as generative tools advance, the market for verifying reality is expanding in parallel.
Google is integrating direct shopping features into its AI search interface. This move represents a strategic pivot to monetize AI interactions beyond subscription models. By embedding commerce directly into conversational results, Google is evolving its search business to retain ad revenue while competing with ad-free AI assistants. It signals that major tech incumbents are aggressively adapting legacy business models to ensure they remain viable in a generative-first web environment.
The competitive landscape is heating up as China's Zhipu AI demonstrates significant technical advances. This progress has triggered what some analysts are calling a scare trade in U.S. markets, reflecting anxiety over the narrowing gap between American and Chinese AI capabilities. The developments at Zhipu serve as a reminder that AI development is a geopolitical race, with market dynamics heavily influenced by the perceived balance of power between Eastern and Western technology ecosystems.
Citigroup is expanding its operational footprint in India, part of a broader trend of U.S. banks rushing to establish a presence in the region. This expansion is driven by the need to access deep talent pools, essential for modernizing financial infrastructure. As banks integrate AI into their workflows, the geographic focus is shifting toward markets that offer both scale and technical expertise, repositioning India as a central hub for global financial technology operations.
The World AI Cannes Festival is underway, gathering over 100 industry leaders to discuss the practical applications of these technologies. The agenda this year focuses heavily on emerging sectors like agentic AI and the intersection of quantum computing with machine learning. A dedicated health summit is also highlighting medical applications. The conference serves as a barometer for the industry, moving the conversation from theoretical capabilities to concrete implementation strategies for business and society. That's the briefing for today. As the landscape shifts from safety protocols to lunar factories, we will continue to track the signal in the noise. For DX Today, stay curious.